I'm completely focused in on getting those rebounds. Look at how I position myself there. Now I'm turning on the jets, going coast to coast. And I shot a lot of free throws in this game. I was getting fouled left and right. Playing on simulation really feels good. And I'm finally taking advantage of the Gatorade Pack Prime. I'm playing like a madman in the first quarter. I tried to lob it off the glass to myself in a half-court setting. I blow the dunk, but I'm not mad because I grab another rebound. That's 3 rebounds with 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. I'm not mad at all. There's nothing to be mad about. You see me getting fouled again. I really put the pressure on Brandon Knight. That's his second in the first quarter, so he has to go to the bench. Here I grabbed yet another rebound. That's 4 rebounds in the first quarter. And this possession was a shocker. Because remember I was saying that the Nike Plus replay didn't work with my shoes? It hasn't worked until this play right here. I windmill it! And they actually show the Nike replay with the vertical. Why did they show it now? It's been so many games they've never shown it, and now they decide to bust out that replay? I've got to discuss this. How did I get this to work? Well, in my last video, I think I was on the road and I had white socks. I had black, I had the black arm sleeve, the black knee pads, but then I had white socks on the road. And a lot of people were leaving comments like, Smooth, when you're on the road, you should put the ankle braces on. That way, everything will be black and it'll look like you have black socks. And I said, you know, you're right. I am going to do that. So in my next road game, that's what I did. And I noticed that when I dunked the ball, they gave me a Nike replay. And the first time that happened, which was a few videos ago, I'm not showing it here, but the first time it happened, I actually skipped the replay. And I did that accidentally because I was so used to just getting the normal replays that I would just skip them. And then I was shocked. I said, what? Why did they give it to me now? And then I noticed when I went back home, I played a home game, I never got it. So then I said, maybe it has to do with those black ankle braces. But before I continue, watch me cheese Brandon Knight here. I take the charge in the backcourt. That's 3 fouls on Brandon Knight in the second quarter. So back to the Nike Plus replay. Is it because of the ankle braces? I don't know if it is, because of my next home game, I said, well, let me put on the white ankle braces and see if I get the replays, and I didn't get the replays. So it only happens on the road. And I don't know if it's because of the black ankle braces or maybe it's because of the black undershirt. I have no idea. I think what I'm going to do is the next time I play a home game, I'm going to wear black everything, black arm sleeves, black ankle braces, and see if it still gives me the replays when I'm at home. Because if it does, then maybe that's what I have to do. If I want those replays, I got to wear black. It's very strange. I know this glitch with the shoes is very odd, but that seems to be a workaround. Now, another thing, though, is that it seems like you only get 1 Nike replay per game, because in this game, for instance, when I got that Nike replay, I said, oh, let me keep dunking and see if I can get some more highlights so that I had these clips saved. And I was doing dunks in the second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, and I never got the Nike replay again. So I don't know if it's only limited to 1 time. I have no idea. I have 9 rebounds, 11 assists, 26 points, 1 rebound away from the triple-double. And look at that. That should have been the triple-double rebound right there. We got to go into replay mode. Aminu, shacked in a fool. It hits the rim. I grab it. Even the scrapper signature skill lit up, because that's what happens when it goes off the rim. That should have been my 10th rebound, but I get nothing. So now I've got to keep playing. I got to keep hunting down that 10th rebound. And I better get it, because I had a game a while ago where I didn't get it. I was stuck at 9 rebounds. And I've got plenty of time here. We're in the fourth quarter. I've got 12 minutes to get that last rebound, and I'm hoping I get it. It was so disappointing when I didn't get it in that other game. And right there, I'm getting to the free throw line so many times in this game. And after this still, I decide, you know what? It's time to get fancy. It's time to lob to my boy Aminu. And he's reversing it, leaning in the air, getting fancy. Even though I'm getting all these triple doubles, one thing I've been doing is turning over the ball. There goes another one. I've been a turnover machine lately here early in the season. But I'm not mad, because that's my 10th rebound. Another triple double is in the bag. I'm getting closer and closer to that Hall of Fame certification. But I'm not done rebounding. I grab another. That's my 11th rebound. And I say, you know what? Let me celebrate with a lob to Eric Gordon. Now that I have 10 rebounds, I can just do whatever I want. I could just let it fly. I can score. I can make sure we win the game, even though we were gonna win this game because we were just beasting and feasting. But there's been games where I haven't been playing, and you'll see it later. But hold on, let me open again to Aminu. I've got that alley-oop fever. I'm obsessed with the alley-oop, and I'm not done yet. That's not my last lob. I said, you know what? I see the Brow. I think it's the Brow's turn to get a lob, and I lob it, but see, he's tired, so he did a layup. But now I'm thinking, okay, I lobbed Eric Gordon, I lobbed the Brow and Aminu. I only need to lob one more of my teammates, and I've lobbed everybody on the floor. I could lob 4 different players in one game. I grab another rebound. That's rebound number 13. I see my boy Darrell Wright, and he reverses it. Lob City. Season 2, I'm not playing around. That was a mean triple-double. 36 points, 25 assists with 14 rebounds. And here's our record. You see we're 5-3. We've been losing some games. And it's mainly because I'm going for the triple-doubles. A lot of times, I'm not scoring the ball. I'm not really doing too much because I don't want to get tired. If I don't have those 10 rebounds and we're in the 4th quarter and I'm tired, I'm never going to be able to get the rebounds. So I have to sacrifice smarts. I have to sacrifice scoring. Sometimes I even have to sacrifice the win to get the triple doubles. Because, hey, I need 25 triple doubles to be in the Hall of Fame. I got to do what I got to do. So we're losing games. So once the playoff starts, that's not going to happen again. And look at that BS. That was supposed to be a lob, but Eric Gordon didn't go for it. So it's a turnover for me. Another turnover, but guess what? Another rebound, so I ain't mad. But once I get these 25 triple doubles out of the way, I'm going to switch my signature skills back. I'm not going to keep this. Look at Rondo hustling with the block. And then he's too aggressive. He fouls me. That's 3 free throws. I am loving the simulation sliders. I'm going to the free throw line so much. Take a look at that free throw percentage. I think at the end of the game, it's going to say something like I shot 92% from the field in this game. Which means if you see a percentage like that, then you know I shot a lot of free throws. Because you can't be 92% if you don't shoot a certain amount of free throws. You know how the math works. Because if I shot 10 free throws and I only made 9, that's 90% from the free throw line. That's not 92%. So obviously I'm going to need more than 10 free throws being taken in this game. That was a mean slam. Here goes another rebound. I'm doing such a great job here with the rebounds. And I'm just holding down that turbo button. You got to play like a madman in the 1st quarter. You have to take advantage of that Gatorade Pack Prime. This is the play of the video. I don't even dribble in. Oh! The Michael Jordan free throw line slam on the break. No dribble. No dribble, just a catch and launch. That was unbelievable. We have to take another look at that. We got to slow it down. And oh, that's beautiful. That is the most beautiful dunk I've ever had. That is even better than the Michael Jordan dunk I did in the half-court setting. That just catching it and just immediately just woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, my goodness. The Boston Celtics are getting beasted and feasted on. Now I'm going to start lobbing because I'm hyped. Even though Ryan Anderson only did a layup, I'm hyped, so I got to start throwing lobs. I got to start making it splash. And I've got to answer another question. I've seen a lot of comments. People are saying, Smooth, you're wearing that arm sleeve on the wrong arm. It's not even on the shooting arm. Why do you have it on the left arm? It really doesn't matter what arm you put the sleeve on. If you look at Ray Allen is one of the greatest shooters of all time in NBA history. He wears it on his left arm, which is not his shooting arm. And if you don't believe me, go to my Instagram. I have a picture of me when I was at Game 6 when Ray Allen hit that 3 to send it into overtime. And you can see that his right hand doesn't have the sleeve, but his left hand does. So it can't be a new move for me to put my sleeve on the left arm when one of the best three-point shooters of all time in NBA history wears it on his left arm. And I'm just 2 rebounds away from another triple-double. Look at that and one. Just going under the basket, baiting Kevin Garnett to foul me. There goes my 9th rebound of the game. I've got 6 minutes left to get one more. And just like I was saying before, check out what happens. Another turnover. I just can't seem to not turn the ball over. I've just been turning it over in all kinds of ways, passes, steals like that. But I get my 10th rebound, so I don't care again. That's another triple-double in the bag. And I've got to try to follow tradition. Every time I get a rebound, it seems like we get the score. I got to make it splash. And this game was over almost as soon as it started. For some reason, certain teams are just not a challenge. The Boston Celtics are not a challenge to us. The Miami Heat apparently are not a challenge either. In the finals, we just swept them. It was really strange to make it there and see how easy it was. Blocked by the brow. You already know what's about to happen. Another lob to my boy Aminu. We are really connecting on the fast breaks. I'm looking for him now. Now that I have alley-ooper, I just have confidence where I just want to throw all kinds of lobs. Here goes another rebound. I'm not satisfied. I'm still getting rebounds. And one. Offensive rebound, beasting and feasting. I had 65 points, 12 rebounds, 14 assists.